The work's done, the hay's in the barn, and all that's left to do this weekend is get on the field at Lucas Oil Stadium and play against the Denver Broncos. Who's going to play? We asked Shane Steichen that question.
I do. The starters will play a series or two, and then we'll get the young guys in there and give them opportunity.
All the starters, or maybe a couple that don't?
There might be one or two that won't be out there, but most of them will all be out there.
How unique of a situation is Anthony where he's not a rookie? He played last year a little bit, but not a full season. So how do you don't treat him like a rookie, right?
No, I mean, he got some experience last year with the games that he played in. Obviously had a good offseason, and the training camp's been going good so far, so it'd be excited to see him, out there on Sunday.
What do you want to see from the starting offense the most on Sunday?
Just execution at a high level, you know what I mean? Go out there, have a good first drive. That's the plan. Go out there, go down, try to score a touchdown on the first drive, communication, and no mental errors.
When you told AR, I guess, how excited was his first game in a long time?
Yeah, he's very excited. I can't wait. I'm happy for him to get back out there. It's been a long process for him going through his rehab, but he's attacked it the right way every day, and so to get him back out there with the guys on Sunday is going to be awesome.
Without naming names, are there guys that might not play this preseason, I guess?
What's that?
I said without naming names, should we assume there are guys that might not play this preseason?
Yeah, I mean each game to game, I'll make that decision.
Next 2 weeks, 3 preseason games, 3 joint practices. How big are these next 2 weeks just for forming an identity?
Oh, they're going to be huge. I mean, we've been going against each other now for what it is, 2.5, 3 weeks, and to go against somebody else this Sunday and then next week versus Arizona for 2 days will be huge for our guys. And then going to Cincinnati will be huge. And just keep attacking every day. I mean, the guys are working their tails off. It gets closer and closer, every day, and I know the guys are excited for that.
Shane, what have you seen from JT? And last year they played 2 snaps together, him and Richardson. What does that allow you to do with that backfield?
I mean, the playbook's open to everything. I mean, those 2 guys are super explosive in the backfield. JT is a phenomenal runner. I mean, one of the best backs in the league. His vision, I don't think I've seen anything like it. Just the way he sees the holes is very impressive. He's got the nice little press the hole, the jump cut, and then boom, that burst to go hit it and score. So can't wait for that.
Coach, obviously it was pretty recent, but who do you think has stepped up the most in Josh Downs' absence?
Shoot, it just happened. I mean, all these guys. I mean, obviously Anthony Gould has made some big time plays for us. Our draft pick from Oregon State. All those guys are competing on the back end. Alec Pierce had a really good camp. Same with Michael Pittman. AD's had a hell of a camp too. So really excited about the full group.
Is that who you think we're going to see in the preseason game, Anthony Gould?
Yeah, you'll see all those guys. Yeah.
Shane, looked like AD was taking some snaps in the slot today. Did he do that at Texas at all, or what about his skill set allows you to?
Yeah, I think the slot position, obviously, there's certain body types, but you can put anybody in the slot. You know what I mean? It's all about what route concept you're running and where you want certain guys. I mean, those guys are all interchangeable. I mean, that'll happen throughout the year. We'll move guys inside, outside. You'll see guys all over the place.
Has that unit, the wide receivers, have they changed how you view that group in a positive way?
Oh, absolutely.
Since camp started?
Absolutely. Just the growth they've made. I mean, obviously Pitt's, a really good player for us, been a really good player for a long time. Alex had a hell of a camp. 80's had a really good camp. Josh was having a hell of a camp, so I'm really excited about that group.
Shane, I don't know if you Buck or Juju today. Are they dealing with rest days?
Yeah, rest. Yeah,
Shane, I don't know if you saw Nick Cross's comments the other day. He mentioned though that if he could do it over again, he would do the same thing. So is this a message you have to kind of emphasize these guys about taking care of each other, being smart out there?
Absolutely. I mean, I had a conversation with Nick after practice that I'll keep private, but bottom line is it's a 7-on-7 period, and we got to stay up for it.
Coach, it's been a competitive tight end room yet again. Who do you think is potentially edging out as the top guy?
I mean, those guys are all competing. I'm not going to single one guy out. I really like the group. All of them have different skill sets. Mo's been doing it at a high level for a long time. Granson brings a lot of good things to our room. Jelani's been stepping up in camp. Will Mallory. I mean, all those guys are competing like crazy.
Is there a thought to utilize some of those tight ends to kind of fill the void that Josh Downs being out for a little bit has?
Yeah, you look at all that stuff. You always want to get your best 11 on the field. That's the goal. But those tight ends, I mean, we feel really good about the tight ends, so we'll always look for those.
Coach, what do you need to see from the free safety position?
I just want to see playmakers. You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing. Those guys are competing still right now, and obviously it'll be good to get in these preseason games, see what they can do, and then we go from there. But just making plays is the biggest thing.
Last one.
Is Ashton dealing with any injury?
He's dealing with the hamstring right now. Yeah.
All right.
So that's good news. that the starters, most of them, are going to play on Sunday. We like that. We don't like it when people pay for tickets, show up, and look at a bunch of, screwy numbers, right? That you don't, hey, who's that guy? Who's this guy? Who's that guy? Some people don't care. Some people care a lot. One thing that was really interesting is that Nate of the Indianapolis Star asked a question about Nick Cross, and his response said he would do it exactly the same way, the tackle on Josh Downs, if he had a chance to do it again. And the resulting kind of look from Shane Steichen was really kind of interesting, wasn't it?